Hola, I am Yael Kendall. I am the ENL teacher at Achieve Virtual and Wayne Prep. Today I get the pleasure of speaking with you about Hispanic Heritage Month and sharing a little bit about myself. I was born in Nicaragua. My family decided to immigrate to the United States because of a war that was happening in Nicaragua. So we crossed the border illegally. We came through El Rio Grande. It wasn't just my mom and dad, my sibling, my two brothers, and myself, but a big extended family, which included my dad's brothers and sisters, some cousins, my mom's side of the family. It was getting pretty bad in Nicaragua that they all decided to take a risk and risk their lives at coming to the United States and giving us kids the American dream. Once we got to the United States, we settled in West Texas in a small little town called Big Spring. In Big Spring, we went through many, many hardships that comes with being an immigrant and not speaking the language. We were homeless for many years. We didn't understand the language. We didn't have papers, so we couldn't get the right types of jobs. But one thing that my mom and dad always made sure to remind not just myself, but my siblings is that we came here to get a better life. All the hardships that we went through were not just going to be in vain. We were going to make something out of it. And I'm proud to say that although school was difficult at the beginning because I didn't speak the language, I was able to succeed and eventually learn English. Part of that is because I would work at home, but I also had teachers that cared about me and made sure that I felt welcome. So I eventually did learn English. I went through school. I am proud to say that I'm a first generation college graduate, and I graduated from IUPUI with a teaching degree and an endorsement in English as a second language. Students who have multiple languages, they mean a lot to me because I know the struggle of what it's like to be in a classroom and not understand what is happening, or the families going to schools and not knowing how to communicate and feeling like no one is listening to them. I am proud to say that I am un orgullo hispano. I persevered through all the hardships that came with not being from this country, but here I am today. I am proud of everything that I have done. I am proud of the journey that brought us here. It may not have been the right way or an easy journey, but it's a journey that led me to who I am today. I will never forget where I came from and how far I've come. I am proud of my parents for putting their lives at risk to give us, their kids, a chance at the American dream, el sueño americano. Today, I will also share with you about another Orgullo Hispano as part of the Hispanic Heritage Month. Many children, as little kids, dream about going into space, but there is one person who made it a reality. Ellen Ochoa. Ellen Ochoa's grandparents immigrated to the United States from Mexico, where they settled in California. It was here that Ellen was born in 1958. She graduated from Stanford with a master's degree in 1981 in electrical engineering and her doctorate in 1985. In 1990, she was selected by NASA to participate in their astronaut program. Ellen Ochoa became the first Hispanic female astronaut. She served as a mission specialist aboard the Discovery in 1993. She was the first Latina to ever be launched into space. In May of 1999, she was part of the crew that executed the first docking to the International Space Station. In her time as an astronaut, she had 4 space flights where she spent more than 40 days in space. Ellen was a successful astronaut, but she did eventually retire from being an astronaut. In 2007, she became the deputy director of the Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. She continued that until she was promoted to being the director in 2013. She was the second woman and first Hispanic to ever hold that post. In 2018, she retired from this Johnson Space Center. From 2020 to 2022, she served as a vice chair on the National Science Board. And in 2024, she received the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Ellen Ochoa es un orgullo hispano. Always be confident in yourself. Remember who you are, where you come from. No se olviden de sus raíces. proud of being Latino.